Hi guys, it's Paula and I hope you are doing well. This is going to be my monthly update for Pan in Every Palette. This project has been done many times by many different groups with many different names, but this particular Pan in Every Palette hashtag was created by Lady Pansalot over on Instagram. I will have her Instagram account linked down below, along with many other people that have done this project over the years. Basically, the goal is the same no matter what the name of the project is. We're all trying to hit pan in as many palettes as we can to spread the love amongst all of the makeup we own. Regardless of how big our makeup collections are, we all feel a little bit of guilt when we have makeup that isn't getting used. So at least by working on one pan in that palette, we feel like we're doing something. At least I do. I'm also tracking my pan percentage overall amongst all of the palettes I own in my collection. At last month, I was at 7.9%. I'm so excited to get to 8%, but unfortunately, we are staying at 7.9% for another month. I have not hit any pans in any of my palettes. And yeah, that's a bummer, but I don't know what I've been doing. Like, I did have 2 no makeup days just in this past week. Summer is a notoriously slower time for makeup, but really skipping 2 days of makeup isn't going to make that big of a difference. So I don't know what I've been working on and why I haven't been hitting pan on anything, but I feel like I'm not really making any progress this past month in anything, in any project. But I'm putting on makeup and I'm enjoying myself, and you know, that's all I can ask for. But I am still at 7.9% for my pan percentage. I'm working on 3 palettes in this project alone. 2 of the palettes have face products that I've been focusing in on, and one of the palettes has an eyeshadow. I don't know if you could tell, but I was at the beach all day yesterday, and you could see exactly where the sunscreen failed me. Trust me, it looks worse than it feels. My thighs are actually the sorest. But I had a good day at the beach with the kids yesterday, and it was lovely, and it was a no makeup day. Because this is such a slow moving project for me, I've been tracking my usage on these 3 palettes every month. And so let's talk about what the palettes are and how many uses I was able to get out of them over the past month. All right, we have a 2-way tie for last place this month. That is my Lancome palette and my Too Faced Razzle Dazzle Berry palette. They both got 4 uses over the past month. Typically, I've been using this the most out of every month. This has the powder that I'm using as an under eye setting powder, and I basically use it every day. But this past month in particular, I was focusing in on an eyeshadow from my e.l.f. 100 pan palette that I discovered could be used as an under eye setting powder, and I basically used it every single day. So that's why I only got 4 uses this month. But now that, spoiler alert, that shadow is finished, I will be back to using this every day once again, and my usage should go back up to what it normally was, which is like 25, 27 uses a month. I definitely see a little bit of a dip starting there. It's subtle, but there's a little bit of it. It's a big dip, you know, unlike eyeshadows where you're kind of aiming for the same spot over and over. With this powder, I have a big shallow dip going instead of a little pinpointed dip. But I am using this I will be using this every day that I do my makeup moving forward, and my usage should go up and I should hit pan, if not by next month, then maybe the month after that. I did get 4 uses with my Razzle Dazzle Berry palette as well. Like I said, I'm wearing it today all over my eyes. 4 uses is pretty good for this palette on a monthly basis for me. A lot of times I only use it once or twice. The crater forming in this pan is magnificent. I used my finger to apply the shade, so I just kind of aim right in that little groove that's going in the middle of that pan right there every single time. It requires very little product for me to cover my entire eyelid with this product, with this shadow, but I love it. I also have been using this shade a lot in my outer V this last month or two, And I got a little bit of a dip going there too, although I don't think I'll hit pan on that before I hit pan on this, but wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't it be funny if I hit pan on that shadow first? Either way, I'll take it, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I am gonna keep chugging away at the shadow. This isn't my primary focus, but 4 uses in 1 month is really good for me, and I'll take it. I'll take it. And the palette that I ended up using the most over this past month is the blush from my Dark Rose palette by BH Cosmetics. Again, I'm wearing this today. I'm wearing all these products on my face today. And I feel like I'm getting very, very close to pan on this shade right here. I know you can't see, well, I don't think you could see it because there's product going up along the sides, but there's like a ledge right past that product that goes straight down. And I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm starting to see like one of those bars popping out at me, like right there next to the edge. I don't know. I could be completely fooling myself, but I feel like I'm starting to see the square inside of the pan looking right at me every time I apply this. I did use this 8 times over the past month, and I really focused my brush on this side of the pan. This side of the pan is basically untouched. I try to really aim for this side every time I use it and give it a more like direct approach, since I'm trying to hit pan on lots of palettes and I own lots and lots of palettes. I think I'm at 388. So hopefully I will get to pan soon. I've been really more into the pink blushes that are in other projects more than this one, but I can still appreciate a nice shimmery peach no matter what, which is what I'm wearing today. I probably, if I wouldn't have been doing this update, I probably would have gone for one of the pinkier blushes since I do have this pink eyeshadow on. But I typically don't wear the pink eyeshadow with this blush, but because I was doing this update today, I felt like I needed to squeeze in one last use. And so 8 is a pretty typical usage for me in a month, somewhere between 8 and 10 or 8 and 11, depending on where I spread my blush usage between the 3 blushes I'm project panning, but 8 is pretty good. So kind of a non-update update once again. I wish I had something more to show you guys, but I feel like I have to keep doing these updates to stay accountable, because if I don't do these updates, even when there's not much to talk about, I will slack off even more. So I need to stay on top of these updates to stay accountable. But hopefully I will have some pans in to show you next month. Hopefully my pan percentage will go up somewhere in all the project panning that I'm doing, and things will start getting interesting again. But that is it for this update. Thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.